Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. I'm Brian Perkis and we've got a 1v1 between Mered4 and No Planet for Old Men. We are on a single planet system here with just this moon. Spawns look pretty alright. There's this, Mered doesn't have too much right in his spawn, not when compared to No Planet for Old Men, but he does have this massive spawn cluster right over here and a decent amount of expansion out back. No Planet for Old Men has to go further to expand. There's a decent amount of metal spots over here on the north side of the planet, and both players need to make sure to not neglect the back side of the planet. Look at all this metal back here. Looks like Mered has opted to go for hard early air. Probably going to see some bombing passes attempts. While No Planet for Old Men is going with the traditional vehicle factory. But, wow, he's making spinners. This is going to be very interesting. Those spinners are going to make it very difficult for Mered to get in successful bombing runs. Another component of Mered going for hard air so early is his economy is going to be lagging behind No Planet for Old Men. Once, there we go, No Planet for Old Men got his first fabricator out and is putting up metal extractors, while Mered still is just finished his vehicle factory and is going for a spinner first. Wow. Mered is going for hard aggression and is not messing around. And there goes the bombing passes. Oh, and that second pass missed, and that is not good. Some nice micro from No Planet for Old Men, keeping that fabricator alive. And he's now going around working on expanding metal. Oh, that's not good though. He's having each fabricator go and build one metal spot at a time. It's faster and more efficient, just all around better to get your fabricators in clumps of 2 to 4 fabricators at once working on the same metal extractor. That gets them up faster and gets your economy going sooner. It's also important that during the opening build that you get fabricators assisting the commander in building energy, otherwise you're going to run into energy issues like No Planet for Old Men was having. Mered has not expanded much. Oh, nice. He's got a air fabber heading on out to the backside of No Planet for Old Men's base, going to be putting up a radar, very nice, and a vehicle factory. Getting up proxy bases like this with air fabbers is the best thing that air fabbers can do. These bases can just cause such nasty surprises. And here we go, Mered's economy is hurting. Such is a byproduct of going with such an aggressive early attacks like that with the bombers. It's a high risk, high reward. Personally, I don't like tactics that are so high risk. I prefer to go for the more consistent tactics, but again, that's just me. Bomber heading around over here. That's an interesting move. So take a look at this. No Planet for Old Men does not have a radar. He doesn't see incoming attacks, while Mered has a decent amount of vision when his energy is positive. Having radar is just always build radar. It is dirt cheap, and the intel it provides is invaluable. Bombing run coming here. And, oh, this is not looking good for Mered. Here comes another bombing run. And another, oh. Down goes 2 fabricators. Unfinished radar. This is not going well for Mered. And, oh, this actually didn't make a pass. Mered, like I was saying, look at that. Mered's economy is way behind compared to No Planet for Old Men. His early air aggression set him behind, and then he's taken some heavy losses from No Planet for Old Men. So he's way behind. No Planet for Old Men is floating. I think he's floating a decent amount of economy, but once he builds some more factories like he's doing, and once these fabricators start building, idle commander and idle air factory, not good. Oh, we got another proxy base going on out here over the back. Let's keep an eye on what's going on over there. A nice raid coming from No Planet for Old Men, flanking around the side. And Mered does not have radar in his main base, so he does not know about this incoming attack. Is probably going to swing around back and then come in and hit these metal and energy. It's going to be a nasty surprise and is not going to go over well for Mered, who is still lagging way behind. He really needs to get claiming this metal clump over here. There we go. Now he's got some more metal extractors queued up. A little bit of bombing runs happening over here on the backside of the planet. Wow, that's actually some pretty good bombing runs. Here comes in No Planet for Old Men's attack. And Mered doesn't have much to defend. He's got these forces over here. There they go. They're moving to intercept, but these guys are going to cause a lot of damage before they get there. And the commander was idle. Now is working on building some energy. It's good. Wow, these bombers are putting in some real good work over here on the backside of the planet. Or bomber, singular. Very, very nice. Double laser defense tower coming up. Looks like this attack is still not quite dealt with. Oh, nice. Mered had a counterattack going on, which caused No Planet for Old Men to be on the defensive rather than the aggression, which is very important. You always want to keep your opponent defending and reacting to your attacks rather than attacking, because when you're attacking, you're destroying your opponent's economy, you're destroying your opponent's factories and build power. It's just always better to be attacking and raiding. And wow, No Planet for Old Men's doing a great job of attacking from multiple sides at once. It's just so difficult to defend against. It's one of the best things you can do, having multiple attacks going around everywhere like that. Looks like the bomber was finally stopped by those fighters. And let's see what Mered sees. Yep, he doesn't. Now a radar was finally built, but he's struggling for energy. This is going to be difficult to defend against. There's units over here taking out these unguarded metal extractors and fabricators, while units are coming in over this side. Wow, but he actually has gotten his economy back on track, while No Planet for Old Men hasn't been expanding. You got to be expanding at all times throughout the match. You never, ever stop expanding. There's this large clump of metal over here towards the North Pole just ready to be claimed. Although, to be fair, No Planet for Old Men did have this... wow, Mered's losing his base. No Planet for Old Men did have this expansion happening over here, but Mered did an excellent job of shutting that down. But No Planet for Old Men has run into the all too common mistake of sending out one expansion, and when that expansion fails, not having any follow-up expansions. And wow, what is Mered doing? He's got all of these tanks right over here doing nothing to defend against this attack. What is going on? And now they're headed in the opposite direction? What is he doing? Oh wow, lots of fabricators over here going with bot factories. This'll be interesting. I wonder if he's gonna go for whatchamacallit, boom bots. Mered4 is falling further and further behind, but at the same time, No Planet for Old Men is way in the negative. Let's take a look at the army over here. No Planet for Old Men does outnumber Mered's unit count, but not by that much. What really makes the difference, though, is this Faber and factory count. That's just makes a big difference. Ooh, nice attack here from Mered, coming in on this these energy plants, but running into that laser defense tower. But the laser defense tower is down, and now they're chewing away at the Uber cannon. Wow, very nice Uber cannon. Levelers out from No Planet for Old Men. That advanced vehicle factory is going to spell big trouble for Mered as his economy continues to dip down, and No Planet for Old Men is finally getting back to expanding his economy. Another counterattack over here, closing in on Mered's commander. But if we look over here, he's building a bunch of bomb bots. Those bomb bots are mean little suckers. Commander is wounded, but he's still at a good health. And these units over here are closing in on Mered's main base. That laser defense tower is putting in some real good work, though. Units having a hard time advancing on Rex, as always. Something really needs to be done about that. Wow, it's a very sizable bot force forming up over here. And advanced eco is under the way from No Planet for Old Men. We're going to see his economy just grow in leaps and bounds here real soon. And wow, he is doing a great job of expanding. Should have been doing that earlier, though. So it looks like Mered has a one shot left at victory, and that's this clump of bomb bots over here. Is he going to be able to pull it off? There we go, trying to keep oriented. Difficult to do when there's combat going around on the South Pole. Mered's commander is now on the run, and the bomb bots are on the move. The commander has been scouted, and here go the bomb bots. They're closing in on the commander. And boom, 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 boom. Oh, and the snipe with bomb bots. Well played by Mered. He took certain death and turned it into a victory. No Planet for Old Men really needed to have his commander in the center of his base rather on the fringes like that. You just gotta protect the commander, or you're gonna take a sure victory and turn it to a loss. Well played by both players. Well played. Let me know what you think in the comments and drop me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.